Commissioners in a mountain county ask DOT engineers to stop spraying salt brine on their roads.
News 13's Cheryl Barber joins us live in Spruce Pine. And Cheryl, people are complaining about their rusty cars.
Yeah, they told the people, they told the Mitchell County Commissioners that repair bills to fix the rust were just plain getting out of hand. So commissioners agreed and asked the DOT to just say no to pre-treating the roads with salt water.
We see panels on the vehicles rusty.
On a day before a big snow, DOT engineers often roll out the salt brine trucks and spray the roads with a salt solution.
The frames on the cars rusty in trucks that runs in this salt.
It's the saltwater spray that has car owners fuming about repair bills. They're convinced the brine is more harmful than regular rock salt and sand mixtures. Auto parts store manager Roger Wilson has a box full of evidence he says shows that salt brine is causing a safety problem by rusting brake lines.
When you're driving with a rusty brake line, you have no idea when that is going to bust because the rust thins the metal on these brake lines, and then when you hit the brakes and put pressure on it, that's when the brake fluid is released, and that's when you don't have any brakes.
Wilson says he has no problem with the use of salt and sand to make roads safe, but he showed commissioners the rusted parts and agrees with their request to ban the brine.
Well, that's a control arm, and the salt's just ate it up.
Mechanic Johnny Hollifield blames salt brine for dangerous suspension rust outs that could cause accidents.
It popped just like that, and you're into a car or whatever.
DOT's had great success with the use of salt brine. It's an agent that we use statewide.
Division Maintenance Engineer Mark Gibbs hasn't received the official request, but he plans to work with county commissioners about the rust concerns. He says there's little difference between the liquid and the solid ice melter.
Interestingly enough, they're exactly the same product. The salt brine is manufactured by our forces, and it comes from the same stockpile of salt that we use to put on our road system.
Gibbs also says it's cheaper to pre-treat the roads with brine than rock salt, and the brine uses less salt per mile. But he says they use it to keep people safe.
It's certainly resulted, I believe, in the reduction of accidents due to the storms that we have. But certainly we'll take into consideration what the county commissioners have passed a resolution, and we'll thoughtfully consider what they have requested us to do.
The DOT has 12,000 gallons of the brine here in Spruce Pine. It's ready to go, but there's no word on when DOT officials could make a decision about whether they will stop using it. Reporting live in Spruce Pine, I'm Cheryl Barber, News 13.